Hi everyone, it's Monday, April 6th. I'm Karen Hamstra and I have my good helper Leo here with me today. Um, he loves his mom, as you can tell. I have one book to tell you about this week. I'm afraid, again, it wasn't a real productive reading book, although I did finish my Deanna Rayburn Lady Julia Gray book, Death in the Grave, I believe it was. They all start with death and something. Anyway, it was the first one in the series. That was a really good book. And I'm getting ready to read her latest novel, which is a Victoria Speedwell novel. And I do highly recommend Deanna Rayburn's books to you. However, my latest reading adventure has been The Murder of Mary Russell. It's another book by Laurie R. King in her Mary Russell series. Mary Russell is the wife of Sherlock Holmes, and in this book it starts out with what appears to be her murder, but of course we do know that she wrote her memoirs, which were later transcribed into this series of books, and she did write those memoirs quite late in her life. So as realistic as the murder seems, we know intellectually that it's not possible that it was actually her murder that occurred. So all the blood had to come from somewhere else, although she is missing throughout the book, and Sherlock Holmes and his housekeeper are convinced that she was murdered, as is the person who assists him on the case, Mr. William Munn. It's just a great book. You will really enjoy it. It is not really a Sherlock Holmes mystery per se, in that it is the story of his housekeeper. Mrs. Clara Hudson goes through her early life and her very early life. In fact, it begins before she was born, and it takes her up through the quote-unquote present day, and tells how she and Holmes came to be associated with each other and what happened to cause this mystery. So I highly recommend it. I will definitely read more Laurie King books. They are available on Hoopla. My husband is reading another one right now. He read the one, The Murder of Mary Russell, that I have just told you about, and he really loved it, and he's the one who told me you have to read this book, and it does grab onto the reader right from the first page. So I highly recommend it. I hope you are staying home, enjoying reading for pleasure. You need to give yourselves a break. Again, if you've run out of physical books, don't forget that you can get Overdrive and Hoopla books, and possibly Axis 360 books from your local public library. We have the first two. They're both available on audio and ebook format, and some videos from both places. And Overdrive has lots of magazines that you can check out with no waiting. So check into those too. There are links on the Marion Public Library's website, www.marion.lib.in.us. Check us out. I'll talk to you next week. Everybody stay healthy. Take care.